the time between Thanos' snap and Infinity War to when everyone got back in Endgame should have been its own MCU phase. So those 5 years that everyone was gone, that whole 5 years should have been a whole MCU movie phase.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
I don't know if you knew, today is National Fried Chicken Sandwich Day. And Popeyes is giving away a free chicken sandwich if you do it through that. Wingstop is giving a free chicken sandwich.
I haven't had the Wingstop chicken sandwich yet.
I haven't either. I saw a TikTok on it, and someone said it just tasted like a generic, like, frozen chicken sandwich.
Oh, for real?
So, because I
think what will make it special is that because you can pick any of their sauces.
Yeah, and I had
fine.
hella hype for it at first, but then I was like, well, I mean, whatever. There was another place, Burger King. Burger King is giving away a free chicken sandwich. So I wanted to ask you, I saw that list today. What is your favorite chicken sandwich?
Dave's hot chicken, boy. That thing is
Dude, we went to Dave's the other day, and it was
I was so jealous
good,
when you sent
bro.
that Snapchat. And I was late when you sent that Snapchat. I think I responded like 3 hours later.
Well,
but
I
it
told
looked so good.
so Teresa was just gonna get the slider, and I told her, I was like, no, get the slider with the tender so I can eat whatever's left. Bro, by the time I was done with my 2 sliders, I was stuffed. I mean, I still tried to eat like her cider, but bro, I wanted to throw up.
Well, I
after.
mean, we said it last time we went. Is every single time we leave, I'm good.
Yeah, like
I'm good.
The tenders are huge.
Yeah,
but
they're so good.
Okay, but actual chicken sandwich place,
Okay,
I guess.
So, Popeyes is pretty there. It's I liked it last time we went. Whenever we went, we went to KFC not too long ago, and I tried their sandwich, and it was okay.
Yeah, I like KFC's. I agree, Popeyes. I think I would go my favorite Chick-fil-A just because it's the most consistent, dude.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is always there. They have the
Over
spicy
McDonald's McChicken.
Yeah, McDonald's McChicken is like the Tyson chicken sandwiches that we had in high school.
Hey, they
bro.
still hit though.
They
get
did.
Them, though.
They did.
They still hit
with the Gatorade, bro. The shit slapped. I would go Chick-fil-A.
The Clux Deluxe from high school.
Well, in my school we had the Clux Deluxe and we had the Tyson one.
God, you told me that. I thought y'all.
So we had the
bro.
Clux Deluxe that came in a package like Chick-fil-A, and then we had the Tyson ones that were wrapped in foil, but it said the Tyson, and you got the spicy, bro. Those motherfuckers hit.
They sound so good.
But I would go Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
But, guys, welcome back to the Lame Guys Podcast. We're here with another episode.
5?
We made it to 5.
That's good.
A lot of podcasters don't make it to 5, bro.
Nah.
I know we still only have like 10 fans, but hey,
welcome.
we're getting there. So let's start with what's hot right now, bro. The actors.
Yes, the actors
Finally.
is finally over. Thank goodness.
Finally.
Hollywood is back to moving. Granted, I mean, are they up and running today? Who knows? Hopefully so. About to say,
There's John Cena now.
Yeah, John Cena's done. You saw on Instagram he posted the end or whatever.
Oh no, I didn't see.
It's like the Looney Tunes like logo.
Oh, I did see that one. Yeah.
He's done.
Well,
bro.
He almost pretty much was. He was already hinting at it. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but like it's just one of those realizations of once it's over. Like, granted, he was gone, but he never put it like.
What did you think about his last run? I was a little underwhelmed.
He did what he does, bro. He just puts talent over. Like it's just such a non-selfish thing.
Yeah, I guess
he put some great promos just to get them with that, but then he just puts them over.
I guess I may have done it to myself. I don't know why. I kind of just figured since it was going to be like, who knows if it's his last run. I mean, I would assume probably. But I guess it was like his last big run. And so I figured maybe he'd wrestle on SmackDown once or twice. Maybe I did that to myself. Like none of the big names really wrestle like that are part-time. But I mean, then he only had the one pay-per-view match. Or no, he had 2. He He fought in the tag team match with LA Knight, remember?
That's right. That's right.
But like they weren't really memorable. No. Is what I'm trying to say.
I guess over here forgetting already.
But yeah, he put over LA Knight. He put over Solo.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean he is the GOAT. So, but the actors, so he's going back to filming a movie. He said he was in the middle of filming.
Yeah, he's
something.
probably. I'm sure they're also going to start getting ready. Oh, is Peacemaker still coming back for season 2?
I saw that was coming back. I don't know when.
I'm probably going to get moving on that too. But stuff that's been popping up since the actor strike is over and everyone can talk about everything. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse continuing.
Let's go.
Voice work for it.
Let's go.
The biggest one to me, the one I have been so annoyed with that it had to stop, even though rightfully so it had to stop.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool will reportedly be back filming hopefully by next week.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
goodness. And Hollywood Reporter put out this thing saying, quote, Deadpool 3 is reportedly the most important project for Marvel Studios alongside both Avenger films.
Yeah.
That's big.
That is big.
That is very big. Deadpool's first time in the MCU and it's already hitting like that. God, that's great.
Yeah. Well, I just think the impact that it's going to have on the overall MCU. I mean, it's just...
I'm about to say, we were talking about it, and it's basically, well, I guess the comic series of Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe or whatever. So he's just going to kill the Fox Universe.
You think so? You think that's?
I mean, they're going to bring in all these Fox players coming in, and from there, we're going to eventually get the recasting. So it's only not necessarily he's going to kill them, but it'll just be the final cherry on top for their whole.
Yeah, and then they just bring in a new universe.
And they bring up a whole new cast. What else was there? Oh, as of the recording today, the Marvels came out. The premiere is tonight.
Yeah. We hopefully are going to go see it tomorrow.
Hopefully, yes.
A little disappointed. I've already seen a big spoiler.
Oh, so did I.
A huge one.
It was the post-credit scene.
Yeah, I saw it too.
So I just saw, of course, it's on. So when the review started coming out, I was just scrolling. And sure enough, someone recorded it. But it was just like, like the video will start or whatever. So it just started automatically. And it was a certain thing.
I watched the whole thing.
I did not. I get ticked. You know
how
me.
I am, bro. Like, if I see just a little bit, I'm already spoiled, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it.
So I
watched the whole end credit scene.
I thought I should do that. Like, at this point, I've already watched it. Who cares at this point? Like, whatever. If I already know the biggest spoiler, might as well finish it out. But you know me, I love a good surprise in theaters. I love that whole...
I guess it doesn't really bother me. Like, I already knew about the Spider-Mans before we watched the Spider-Man. Like, I saw it all on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like, I get hype in the moment. And granted, I would be more hype if I saw it in theater. But I still get hype either way. And it doesn't really diminish the movie for me at all.
No, but still, like I said...
Excitement level for the Marvels.
Okay, leading up to it, I was anxious to see it. I'm not going to say I was over the moon. Like, I had to buy tickets as soon as they dropped.
Right.
Well, we haven't even bought tickets yet.
Yeah.
But now that it's the week of, it's out today, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I was rewatching Captain Marvel this morning. Didn't finish it or whatever. Had to go to work. But I was rewatching it, and I was thinking, this movie is, like, good. Is it, like, top 10? No. But
I think it's a piece of shit.
Bro, you haven't even seen it.
So I haven't seen it, but like I just think it's a piece of shit.
Because of Brie Larson?
Yeah, well, not even that. It just looks boring, dude.
It's a fun
maybe
movie.
I'm being a freaking hater.
It's a fun movie. I'll say that. Is it huge or whatever, like impact-wise? No. It definitely shows her, obviously, origin. It shows how powerful she can be.
Yeah.
But it's a fun little movie.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
That's exactly what somebody would say when a movie sucks. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm going into but I am gonna go support Monica Rambeau, and I'm gonna go support Kamala Khan. I will go support
Carol Danvers.
No, when Carol Danvers is on the screen, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and then I'm gonna go get popcorn, and then
real quick, I wanted to tell you this part. It was pretty cool. Variety apparently has ranked Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, as Marvel's best female character and puts her at the 6th best character overall.
The 6th. Okay, well,
do you want to try to guess who the other 5
so
are?
I'm not going to argue on the female because for sure she's top female.
Yeah.
So I would probably say.
And when I say Marvel, I mean straight.
Are they talking about like power? Or are they talking about just like popularity wise?
I'm guessing just character overall. Because.
So she's 6.
She's
so
6.
Obviously Tony's there. Oh,
Okay.
you want me to guess their order? Or you want me to guess
you can
just
get just name.
Okay. Obviously you have Steve.
No.
Wow.
So
okay.
Tony.
So are these?
Iron Man?
So these aren't current MCU people.
Okay, so that's the thing. There's at least one in here that has made an appearance in the MCU, but they didn't start in the MCU. And then there's one that's okay. Well, I'll say and Miles is in it.
Okay, so then this isn't really.
So this is Marvel. This is
Marvel.
Marvel. Best
Okay.
overall character.
Okay. Okay, so Wanda's 6, so I already said Tony. Miles is there. Peter? If Miles is there, Peter's got to be there.
Which Peter?
Which Tom Holland. Andrew. Toby? Oh my gosh. See, I love Toby too,
you
but
got
that's
2 more.
bullshit.
You got 2 more.
That's bullshit.
One has yet to make his debut in the MCU, but he may show up in the next coming movie. Or not next, but we just talked about it.
He may show up in the next. So it's an X-Men, or did you talk about Deadpool or Wolverine?
And then This one, rightfully so.
Okay. Rightfully so. I'm trying to think. Who do we like?
We love this character. Not like we love this character.
Black Panther.
Bingo, T'Challa.
Yeah.
So yeah, T'Challa, Wolverine, Miles Morales, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, and Iron Man.
What a weird list.
Very weird list, but you know what? Yeah, the King is on there, boy.
Yeah.
And Miles is on there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
but I don't understand why
regular-
Toby's there. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
trying to be a Toby hater, but like the dude has no impact whatsoever as far as what's gone on.
It's definitely a random list, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, the strike is over. Hollywood can get back to moving.
Finally,
we can finally
bro.
start getting new news. Hopefully soon we get the Fantastic Four cast revealed. We get more cast for Superman Legacy. I don't know if Matt Reeves has any casting coming out for the Batman Part 2.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know, Superman
And Fantastic Four.
Are you excited for if they do cast the guy? I forget the guy's name that's rumored to be Superman. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
The guy who's rumored to be. Is it already official? That he's gonna be-
that
Oh,
David
okay,
Court
okay.
or whatever. He's already Superman.
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
I'm happy with it. Do I know him from anything?
I don't know him from anything.
Nope. I watched a clip on YouTube of what his work has done in the past, and sure, cool. I mean,
He looks the part.
Yeah, I mean, just put a couple pounds
Henry
of muscle
Cavill
on
will whoop
him.
his ass.
Oh, Henry Cavill's the best. You put a couple pounds of muscle on him. Yeah, sure, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it either way, and I have faith in James
Well,
Gunn.
I also look at it in a different light too, because I wasn't excited for Ben Affleck's Batman, but he's my favorite Batman. So like, I look at it now as like I give everybody a chance. Like Jared Leto, at first I was like whatever about too, but then I think he did a really good job in the little part that we got of him. Of the
You go
Joker.
back into my Instagram far enough. When they casted Ben Affleck, I made a post about it and saying breaking news, this is our Batman, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah. No, at
Just
first
because I was also biased because I liked Daredevil. I liked him as Daredevil.
Yeah, okay.
It's
at first I
crazy to say that, but I did.
I didn't really, and I didn't really care. So, I'll give him a chance, but I just hope they do Superman right, bro.
I hope so too.
One of my questions, we're gonna do Factor Cap later, and one of my questions has to do with Superman. But Gen V finale,
Yes, we last
what'd
week.
you think of it?
I
thought it was a little underwhelming.
and it was quick. It
Like,
was very
it
quick.
was a very quick
By the
episode.
end, I thought that's it.
Yeah,
That's all we get. But okay, I guess I get. I mean, it's just going to lead straight to the boys, which is
Right.
good. I would just want to say, yes, I know the whole episode, obviously, but I got giddy when Homelander showed up.
yeah. So did
All
I.
you hear, I was just laying back.
And
on
of
the
course,
couch.
he said a smart ass. Fucking
I just lay
thing.
back on the couch or whatever, me and Emily, and as soon as all you hear is the boom, like the sonic booms in the sky.
Yeah.
I sat up and I was just like, here he is, here he is, here he is. And him just showing up, just looking around, hands behind his back. Maria tries to, Mr. Homelander, sir. What kind of animal?
Yeah.
I thought, oh my gosh, he is so good.
Not only that, dude, the whole university is. I guess we should have said spoilers for whoever hasn't seen.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
the last episode of Gen V, or if you haven't seen Gen V at all, we're gonna talk about it now. So if you don't want to know about it, skip this part. But the power that you have to have, the university is losing its shit. Soups are fighting soups, like soups are killing innocent people all over the place, and he just shows up, hands behind his back,
Like it's
doesn't-
nothing.
doesn't give a fuck who is fighting who. Like, it doesn't faze him because they're not a threat to him. I just think, God, bro, holy shit. So it's literally like Superman, but if Superman was a fucking asshole. And I just thought, gosh. And then for him to say that to Marie, I thought,
Out of everyone,
yeah, perfect. But I was a little disappointed. Like you said, it went fast. But we didn't really get to see Marie. Like, I thought we were going to see Marie throw down a little
she
bit.
took off Kate's arm.
Yeah, but
That was pretty big.
I mean, it was cool, but I just thought like we'd see her actually fight. Like she fought the invisible guy. I forget
Yeah.
his name. And she could find him. She found him because she could see like his the compound V in him, which is very cool. I'm not.
Did they say that was Translucent's son?
It is translucent.
Okay,
yes.
there you go.
I just forgot his name. I'm not taking that away from her. I'm just saying like I just thought we would see her more like fight somebody just powerful or something. And but no, I enjoyed it, bro. I think the series is good. I can't wait for the boys. The boys I already know is
The
gonna do
posters came
justice.
out. It looks
The
so
post
good.
credit scene of Butcher. He knows about the virus.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know about the post credit scene.
You didn't see it?
I turned it off.
Oh,
it was late
wow.
by the time I got to it.
Did you see it on TikTok though?
Nope. So I've yet to watch it. But Marco told me what
well,
it was.
Butcher,
and I was just
he
like,
just shows
oh,
up.
Okay.
He just shows up and he I think he walks into the room where the soups virus is. And then he says his little. I forget what he says, but
Probably something Butcher like.
yeah. But no, I thought it was good, bro. I know you can't really compare the two. because it's obviously Disney TV shows versus Amazon. Best superhero show. I guess I should say The Boys. I think is the best superhero show, but Gen V is second.
The Boys universe type thing
is the best. Yes,
Yeah.
compared to like MCU shows. And,
I agree. We also got season premiere of Invincible.
Yeah, Amazon's killing it.
Amazon knows how to make superhero shows, and I am all for it. It's straight adult type superhero stuff. The humor is great.
They can just do everything that Disney can't. And
they definitely do.
Yeah,
it's so good. It
was a good first episode.
I was about to say, how do you feel about the first episode?
It was a good first episode. I liked how they showed a different a different universe, and Omni-Man and
Invincible.
Invincible. He said so. The guy, I forget his name. I'm very bad with names. The guy who is super smart or whatever, and he has like tons of versions of him. What's his name?
I don't remember.
He's gonna be a bad guy for Invincible. He was in that video that we watched about like the whole comics of Invincible.
I forgot.
I forgot his name, but he said that in most universes, Invincible follows Omni-Man, like they took over the universe.
Oh wow!
Like, did you catch that in the show?
I guess I didn't catch.
Yeah,
that
he
part.
said that. Like in most universes, the Invincible just usually gives in.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So in ours, Mark is his name.
Yes.
Mark's not giving in. But I thought that was cool. I thought he was dreaming at first when they showed that part.
Were you underwhelmed by the episode at all?
So
I felt more underwhelmed by that episode than Gen V, but
I felt more underwhelmed with Gen V just because Gen V was the season finale and Invincible was the first episode.
Maybe that's the way I need to look at it, because I just thought the beginning was crazy because we got Invincible and Omni-Man going at it, or teaming up and everything like that, and it was obviously not just a dream, right?
So it wasn't a dream; it was a different universe.
So, but by the end, I was like, "That's it."
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait till the next episode. But I mean, I still liked it.
Right. Yeah. Right. I guess I'm not gonna say I was underwhelmed just because it was the first episode, so I wasn't expecting anything crazy. Like I said, I was more underwhelmed with Gen V just because that was the season finale. I felt like that one like you said, it just flew by.
It really did.
But no, I enjoyed the episode, dude. I'm excited to see Omni-Man. I think Spider-Man's gonna show up in it. I think it's gonna be very cool, especially since we're just.
If they're talking about the whole multiverse, he's going to be in some other universe.
Yeah, it'll just be in another universe, I guess.
And it'll be a quick cameo thing.
Yeah, it would just be like an episode type deal. I'm not saying he'll be a regular or anything.
No, yeah.
But I think
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
And we got Loki season finale tonight.
Yeah.
By the time this airs, it would already been out, but I'm very excited for it.
I'm excited about it too. So the season's been really good so far.
Mm-hmm.
As of now,
very
it's been creative. As of now, it has not topped Loki season 1 for me, but this finale could push it there. We'll see how this finale goes. Yeah. And now that Loki can control where he goes, like where he time jumps or whatever. Whenever he does that, I think of the movie Jumper. Have you seen the movie Jumper?
Yeah.
Whenever he does that, that's what I think of. But he's so powerful now. Now that he can control that, he can go back to any time, any time in time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for it. I'm so excited for
it. So maybe if it's good, maybe we'll rank our MCU shows for next week.
I'm down.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Down.
In the meantime, we're gonna play Factor Cap again.
I enjoyed it last time.
I enjoyed it last time too, but I'm still not really sold on the name. I just don't know I don't know what else to call it.
I was gonna say, Marco gave a name suggestion.
What did he say?
Lame opinions.
Like that's the segment? Yeah,
because we talked about in the last video that it's basically just our opinions.
Right. So maybe. Well, so I guess I would say that the hot takes necessarily aren't my opinion, though. In a way, like you get what I'm saying. Like I disagree.
So if we do hot takes,
them.
We can do lame opinions. We'll call it like that or something like that.
Yeah, but I just mean of like how Skate Pod does the agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm trying to think of another way.
I personally still like Factor Cap.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just think I don't know. I don't really like the whole like cap is one thing and then fact I feel like are two separate things.
So fact is what you're supposed to say. Cap is this generation's type.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like fact is like proper, right? And then like cap is just like TikTok lingo.
We just do agree, disagree.
Yeah, I mean maybe we'll switch it up. But for now it's Factor Cap.
All right.
So
this time, like I said, I texted you. I said, "Don't worry, I have more than just wrestling questions."
I think I just have one wrestling question.
I have none.
Okay. So then, since our questions are kind of different, like as far as yours aren't just wrestling, do you want to go like you go and then I go and then you go and then I go?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go first. So for the rules again, so like you'll say a hot take and then we'll do 3, 2, 1, and then we'll both say fact or cap.
Well, is this considered a hot take or is it?
Well, whatever you say, like it's your take or I guess
opinion.
I guess like I try to do more so hot takes
I will say
to like start a conversation. But if we agree, then we say fact, and if we disagree, we say cap.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
Man of Steel is the best Superman movie.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fact.
Fact. Boy.
Yeah.
Fact. I get it. I understand. I respect the Christopher Reeves Superman. I even like the Brandon Routh Superman. I enjoy them, but there's just no one better.
Yeah.
I understand James Gunn's going to come out with the Superman legacy. Until I see it.
Okay,
Man
so
of
then
Steel
if you had to bet money on your life that which movie is going to be better, which one would you bet on? James Gunn's or the Man of Steel?
It'll be very different.
Like your life depends on which one is going to be better. So which one would you put money on?
Superman Legacy.
Yeah, I agree.
Superman Legacy. Why? Because
It's just James Gunn too.
He has a track record of critically wise. This is nothing against Zack Snyder's movies at all. I mean, we've talked about it before. I adore those movies. But critically wise, they're probably going to be a little love, and the tone will shift a little bit compared to the Man of Steel being so dark. I like Man of Steel being dark. It's truly, I really think about it. Man of Steel is the definition of how we would react to someone coming and being a god.
Yeah. Like
everything that we do, how we treat him, it's exactly that.
Escape Pod hates Man of Steel.
Yeah, I know. We need to talk to them about that.
I guess from what I've seen, they just think it's not a good iteration of Superman. Like it's nothing like he is in the comics, I guess is their take on it.
Yeah.
It's more so Alex's take, right?
Yeah, I know Alex, man. What the heck, buddy?
I love Man of Steel.
Man of Steel is amazing.
I think Man of Steel is amazing. It's probably my favorite. I think it is my favorite. I'm trying to think of all the movies. Yeah, it's my favorite DCU movie.
Is it your top 3 comic book movies of all time?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd have to think about the other 2. Well, I like Civil War a lot, and I guess No Way Home.
Nice.
Maybe so. Those would probably be my 3. Those are just off the top of my head, doing no thought about it. I'd probably do those 3.
Like I said, just overall though, Henry Cavill to me was
he's perfect.
He's perfect.
He's
Looks
perfect.
wise, built wise. He
Yeah.
looks great. I understand people had the issues with him not smiling, not being the charismatic, the symbol of hope type thing.
I guess that ties into Escape Pods.
Yeah. So
take.
me, honestly, I just think, bro, I chalk it up to it's his first movie. It's so much for his first movie. He finds out obviously he knew he had these powers, but he finds out his whole history and basically what he was meant for. And he's going to try his best to do it, but obviously he's going to have a couple hiccups along the way. But still, I mean, it was like
I don't even necessarily tend to it's his first movie. I just think that's how Zack Snyder wanted it. He just wanted a different iteration on Superman, a more realistic Superman. Like you said, if we had a Superman in today's society, I feel like that's how Superman would be.
Yeah.
And the way people react in that movie is how a lot of people would react to Superman in today.
And people don't like the whole neck snap with Zod at the end. I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it either.
To me, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. You see him fighting Zod, obviously, but you see him like trying to reason with him, like, please don't do this. Zod's over here trying to laser some.
Zod was gonna keep killing everyone.
Keep killing, but he was trying to laser innocent family, and Superman had no choice. He knew everything that Zod was saying, like like this is it. It's just us two. We are the last. If you destroy, the Codex, you destroy Krypton, all this type of stuff. He understood all the ramifications of his actions, and he still made his choice to save just one family.
Yeah, Zod would have kept. They already caused so much wreckage. Zod would have just kept doing it.
Michael Shannon's Zod.
Yeah,
top 5 villains
for sure.
Top
for
5
sure.
villains.
We'll have to talk about that in an episode of Villains.
We'll do our DC videos later.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Would you say he's the best DC villain out of all the DC movies that we've gotten?
That we've had so far?
Yes. I say yes. Yeah.
Yes. I got to really think about it. Yes.
I'm trying to just think off the top of my head. No, he kills it. Superman doing that, I think, would fit better today than it did back then. The neck snap. Like, Man of Steel comes out today, and he does the neck snap. I don't think people would not like it as much as back then.
Why? Because all the stuff we have now. That people
Yeah,
just
I mean,
be
I
like
just
a
feel
little
like
more...
we have Invincible now. We have stuff that's more like we see superheroes in a different light. Almost,
we
would
do,
say.
but at the same time, I think it's just because people have that.
Well, you have your diehard comic fans.
I'm about to say people have that preconceived notion of who Superman's supposed to be, and Superman's not supposed to kill. He's not supposed to break their necks.
That's the same way with Batman.
Yeah, but
yeah. Okay, so I'll go next. Okay. The time. So mine's a little more thought out. The time between Thanos' snap and Infinity War to when everyone got back in Endgame should have been its own MCU phase. So those 5 years that everyone was gone, that whole 5 years should have been a whole MCU movie phase.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Yeah.
That would have been really would have been interesting. To
How
see
cool
how
would
they
that
played
have been?
out. Yeah.
It would have had to be a lot darker.
Yeah, a world without the ones you love.
Right.
A world without the ones you love, and then that phase doesn't have to be a huge phase. You can
No, it doesn't.
You could fit in a couple movies.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
But it would
you
be
could just fit like 4 movies in and call it a day. You could fit just a couple TV shows.
Like
instead of a
Ronan
phase.
getting his own show.
Yeah,
That would have been really
you
cool.
see his journey.
Yeah, that would have been
then-
really cool.
Yeah, you see
Seeing
the journey,
how-
and then literally you lead him up to Endgame.
Yeah. Seeing how the Avengers that were left had to deal with things, or like I don't know, I just feel like that would have been really cool. That they just almost didn't address it. Like, and even now, I feel like it's not really addressed much. Like the 5 years that everybody was gone, like you were missing family, you were missing loved ones. Like I feel like now it's just under the rug. Like we forget that for 5 years, a lot of the superheroes were gone.
Do you remember that that moment in Endgame though?
Oh,
when it
it
says
was
that,
it
when
was
they say
amazing.
5
Yeah.
years later,
Yeah.
or yeah,
oh,
it's
you're
5
saying
years.
okay. I thought you were
So
saying when they
then-
came back.
And the crowd go, like, because
Yeah.
you just didn't. I was expecting to say months,
So was I.
weeks, or something. No, for 5 days,
Yeah.
5 years later.
I know.
And oh my god,
that I just thought, holy shit. I thought you were gonna bring up. I thought you were saying when the moment that we felt like when they came back.
Oh,
I almost wanted to cry
it was
when they came
incredible.
back.
I don't think I've ever screamed in a movie, and
Yeah.
I screamed.
Like when they
I
came
was-
back, I thought.
I was so happy.
But yeah, I mean, not to tone on to it too much, but I just thought those 5 years that would have been an interesting way to do
It would've.
maybe not even some movies, but like you said, some TV shows.
But
Just-
that moment in Endgame wouldn't have hit the 5 years
you
later.
don't think so?
I don't think.
I feel like it would have hit a little more.
well, just
So we went from movie to movie. Didn't have to wait much, right? I mean, obviously the time between movie and movie, but
a year, yeah.
yeah. But let's say we see some superheroes and their journey in these 5 years without, and we, like you can really feel the impact of like some powerful superheroes.
Or what if
being
you don't
gone.
know it's been 5 years? You just watch their journey. You don't know like what year
Yeah,
or whatever.
either way.
that would have worked.
Either way, but like we watch the society, right? And you can tell that society misses these powerful superheroes that are gone, and they're not there. And like you trying to figure out how to do things like how does Wakanda function without T'Challa? Like, right? I just feel like if you build up to that, I feel like it would have made it a little sweeter at the end when they all come back. Like it would have made it mean more in a way. But because we only got to see one movie of just what it was like without those people. You get what I'm saying? Like that was it.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go next?
That was a good one though. Oddly enough, still staying on Infinity War. Thor from Infinity War was the best we've seen him.
Like the best iteration that we've gotten.
Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1.
Fact. Yeah.
Okay, so originally, I'm not gonna lie, I put Endgame. I put Endgame Thor was the best we've seen him.
I'd say Infinity War.
I really loved Fat Thor. He was funny, he was goofy, but truly when he, we'll kill him properly this time, and then did the lightning and like just his beard got fixed up, the whole fit he had. He had Mjolnir and Stormbreaker with him. He was so cool. But really thinking about today, actually, talking with Marco, and I just ended up changing my mind. I was like, no, wait, I'm tripping. Infinity War Thor, not just the entrance. Everyone talks about the entrance when he shows up in Wakanda. That was incredible.
It's my favorite Thor moment.
But he took on the power of a whole star to forge Stormbreaker. The stuff he had to go through for that one was incredible. His whole little journey on the side with the Guardians was fun. Yeah, and at that one, like I said, the entrance in Wakanda was top MCU moments.
Not only was it just cool him showing up, but the way the battle just turned, like they were gonna lose.
Everyone stopped.
And Thor shows up and he just he tips it the other way, like right away. Just his impact. So, yeah, that's my favorite version of Thor. I'm not a big fan of Ragnarok. Love and Thunder was okay, but even then he was he was almost worse than that one.
I rather watch Ragnarok than Love and Thunder.
But yeah, that's my favorite version. I did like his version in Endgame. He was funny. He was sad. You could tell he was depressed.
Yeah,
from the events that happened.
Yep. He put it all on him.
Yeah.
I
will say though, the moment when I know this isn't correlated with Thor directly, but he is involved in the moment when Cap gets the hammer in Endgame, bro. I lost my shit. I was so hype, and then you have Thor there saying he knew.
I'm glad that moment wasn't spoiled. I wasn't spoiled by anything.
I don't think I was spoiled by anything.
I wasn't spoiled by anything.
But we went and saw it opening night.
We saw it opening night.
Oh, speaking of opening night, this doesn't really correlate with this, but the Von Erichs movie. So I listen to The Fan every day, 105.3 The Fan. It's a sports show. And this guy, Kevin, on there, went last night to see the Von Erichs premiere.
Iron Claw?
Yeah, or Iron Claw. I said the Von Erichs. Yes, Iron Claw.
It was last night?
Yeah, it was here in Texas. It was at the Texas Theater.
Shut
Yes, bro. He went yesterday, and he met Jeremy Allen White and Zac Efron.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy?
Imagine if we knew that.
I thought, bro, I've never known any of this. I didn't hear about it. Not that we probably would even get in, or I don't know how it worked. He didn't really go into detail about how.
We'll show some badges saying we're part of the Lame Guys podcast, bro.
But he got to go to an after party too, and that's where he got to talk to Zac Efron.
Could you imagine?
Isn't that crazy? He said
I'm so excited for the movie.
He said the movie was good. My family is so we do a Christmas movie every year. And I originally thought it was just gonna be Aquaman because Aquaman comes out. But Iron Claw comes out that week also. I think the 22nd, December 22nd.
I thought it came out the beginning of December.
I want to say they said on the radio today, December 22nd. I could be wrong.
Okay. I thought it was December 2nd. So okay, that works.
And my family could care less about Aquaman. They want to go see the Von Erichs.
Really?
Yeah, they want to go see that movie. So we'll see which one we pick. But yeah, I thought, damn. Bro, what's up? Get some sponsorships or something, bro. Let us go to these premieres, dude. But yeah, I thought that was cool.
That's cool.
Okay, but yes, back to Thor. Yes, that was his best version of him.
Cool.
Okay, and my number 2. The MCU made a big mistake limiting Ultron to one movie. 3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Cap.
No, bro.
So the only reason I'm saying Cap is because I realized that on most of these I wrote these because I agree with them. So I'm gonna try to be on the other side on this one.
So let's be honest, you agree with this?
So I kind of do. You know that Avengers 2 is my least favorite. I think it's my least favorite. Bro, maybe it was at the time we were working at the movies and we got to do premieres and the premieres wouldn't start till like midnight. We got to see it like the Wednesday before it came out, it'd come out Thursday. And I was tired. But then I went back and watched the movie later, and I still felt the same way. Like it was whatever to me. I don't know why. I like Ultron. The way they did him in What If, tip top tier. Like that was so much cooler to me than he was in. Now he was still cool. Like he was still a better villain than Avengers 1. Like Avengers 1 was what, Loki?
Yeah.
He was still a better villain from that in that movie. But like I don't know. The movie didn't really. So that's why I'm gonna say Cap. But like if they brought him back in like a what if scenario, oh for sure, I'm on board 100%.
Well, you know this already.
Yeah, I know you love. You also love Spader.
James Spader as Ultron. When they cast him, I thought beautiful. He was on the blacklist. I kept on hearing his voice. I was like, oh dude, perfect as Ultron. Great, I loved it. So the movie came out and I really loved it. I truly, truly loved it. I had so much fun with it. It was a full-fledged, it was a fleshed out Avengers team. Because the first one, they're coming together, and obviously you have the big moment at the end of the first Avengers, with the whole the circle thing. That moment was big. This one, off the back, the movie went on and they were a team. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed Ultron so much to where I thought, dang, man, why'd you have to get rid of him in one movie? I guess in a way they could bring him back.
Come back.
They really could bring him back if they wanted to.
He's just AI in a sense.
Yeah, the what if scenario. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was really happy to see him in that. Yeah, I really did like Avengers Age of Ultron before it became cool to start or not necessarily cool, but people started liking and appreciating it more. And I thought, I've been saying this movie was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny they said that. I literally had that conversation yesterday with Marco.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I mean, like I said, I agree with it in a way, but I also could disagree just because I didn't like the movie. So like bringing that version of Ultron, I could honestly probably just care less.
And along with that movie, we got we had the best iteration of Hulk we've had.
Yeah.
That I still think that was the last time we saw Hulk.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Boy was getting in with Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow.
Yeah, that boy.
Just, bro, I don't know how she's alive. Like I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so you're number 3.
All right. The Batman.
Oh shit, my number 3 is the Batman one too.
Well, The Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Was a better first movie than Batman Begins.
Oh yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fact. Yeah.
Okay. I had a lot more fun with that. I tried to chalk it up to also being really young when Batman Begins came out. I saw it in theaters. My grandma took me, and I do remember sitting there thinking, when is Batman showing up? I know who Bruce Wayne is and everything like that, but when is he showing up? Come on. Obviously I got older and I appreciate the movie a lot more. I like it, but for it being Christian Bale's first one, I get it, the whole origin thing. But then we also got the Batman with Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves, the Batman, and they kind of skipped the whole origin. You're already at year 2, Batman. It was a better movie to me.
I agree, no question.
It was a better.
I know how. I know it feels like we're just talking about it all the time, but this Gate Pod, or it's more so Alex loves the Dark. Like he thinks those are the best movies.
Yeah.
I thought that one was boring. Also, you're right. It takes forever to get to Batman.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm just talking about he loves Christian Bale's.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the Dark Knight. I was like, Batman starts off in Dark Knight.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes forever to. My favorite one out of that one is the second one with
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, of course. But yeah, it takes forever. Robert Pattinson's, you're right, was a cool way of not doing an origin story, but we still get to see a young Batman.
Still get to see a Batman that makes mistakes.
Yeah.
He's still trying to figure out his ways on who he is as a vigilante.
Right.
Personally, people aren't going to like it. I like him more than Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
People are going to get all butthurt about that. I personally like him more than Christian Bale. Ben Affleck's the best Batman overall, and I'll go to the grave with that until we get a new...
Okay, so I agree with that also, but if this second movie with Robert Pattinson hits, I don't think we can say that anymore, that Ben Affleck is the best Batman. I guess you could say he's your favorite, but you can't... I mean, just based off his track record alone, I mean, Robert Pattinson has 2 good... If he has 2 good movies, I think you'd have to go Robert Pattinson over Ben Affleck.
I'm about to say, because, yeah, we've had Affleck in just BVS, Justice League. That's it. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess he was in The Flash. His moment in The Flash was cool.
Let's not even talk about that in The Flash. His suit looks like PJs. Did we talk about that? Yeah.
That one?
In The Flash?
Yeah, his suit's not good.
I don't understand how you go from super badass suits from Zack Snyder's Justice League to how it looks like in the Flash movie. That we never really talked about that, but I hate how Batman looks.
We'll do a segment one day as far as the best suits and the worst suits. But just getting back to it, yeah, Robert Pattinson in the Batman was phenomenal.
I love that movie.
Also, his fighting, he would whoop Christian Bale.
Would he whoop Ben?
No,
Ben's just more of a tank.
He's a tank. He's a brute.
Yeah. Ben is this Batman.
That Batman.
Yeah. Ben is.
About to say, like, much. Yes. Hey, he's
the animated Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a beast, and I loved it. Even
though we didn't get that much of him fighting, though.
You had the warehouse scene, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah. That's really the only scene that we got him fighting.
Good enough for me. You had 3 movies with Christian Bale, and I had one 7-minute scene with the warehouse scene in BVS, and I said, "This is Batman."
Yeah. When I saw the warehouse scene, I thought, God damn, this Batman is a savage. But Robert Pattinson, yes, I feel like the fighting scenes that we got
were brutal.
Yeah, they were brutal.
He didn't hold his punches, and I think that's what also makes him young.
Yeah. I just don't understand why we don't go, like, why... I know this is kind of getting off topic, but why we don't make him just the Batman of the new DCU? I don't get it. It's
just because they already had
the
plans with him, and it's not going to correlate to what James Gunn is going to do.
But how can it not? Like, you're doing the whole multiverse thing already. So I guess we don't really know. I guess
it's going to be an Elseworld, so it's technically going to be a multiverse type.
So
thing.
Like, just leave him over there. And like, this universe doesn't have a Batman, but whenever we do need a Batman, do you go get that one? Like, I don't know. Like, Robert Pattinson's Batman is so good. I don't want to have 2 Batmans. Like, can you imagine whenever we do get to that point where we saw Robert Pattinson as Batman?
We're gonna have 2 Jokers eventually.
I just think that's dumb.
We're gonna have Joaquin Phoenix, and then we're gonna have and we're gonna have 2 Harleys.
Yeah.
Well, Lady Gaga's gonna be Harleen, and then Harleen Quinzel, and then whenever
Yeah, but this was supposed to be a musical.
it's gonna have musical elements. I don't know if it's gonna be a full.
I saw a lot of stuff
I don't know if
that's
it's gonna be a
musical.
full blown musical, but I mean, if you're gonna hire Lady Gaga, I'm sure they're gonna have at least one musical element to it. So,
Okay, so is it my number 3?
but just off the top, going back to just you agree though?
Oh yeah.
No.
Robert Pattinson is a better Batman than Christian Bale.
and
Yeah.
that
No
that
question.
movie was that first Batman was better than Batman Begins.
That movie I think is better than Batman Begins, and I enjoyed it better than the second one.
Then Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
I agree. That's another little hot take people aren't going to like.
Yeah.
I walked out of that theater and I remember telling you straight up, I like that more than the Dark Knight. Off
Yeah.
of one viewing, I said I like that more than the Dark Knight.
I like the villain in Dark Knight better because obviously Heath Ledger kills it as a Joker.
But dude,
But
Paul Dano as the Riddler.
yeah, he did a good job too.
Good.
The whole movie, I think that if they make Barry Key, is it Barry
I can't remember his
or
last
Barry
name, but
Kagan
as the
or
Joker.
I think that'll be really good.
He's gonna be a scary Joker.
I
What do you
think
think
he's
about off subject again? What do you think about his look as the Joker?
I think it's perfect.
He looks creepy.
Yeah, I think he looks creepy, and I think it'll fit perfect because he's also still kind of young. So if it fits perfect with Robert Pattinson,
He's not the Joker yet.
Yeah, he's essentially not the Joker yet.
I mean,
but,
yeah, he has the green hair. You have that deleted scene that Matt Reeves
yeah,
released, and
but he's gonna be the Joker.
it was so
Yeah,
good.
he's gonna be the Joker. Okay, my number 3, a solo Ben Affleck Batman movie should have been the second DCEU movie.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fact.
It's honestly so funny you said that. I literally mentioned this again yesterday with Marco. As far as just, I wish we had his solo movie.
Yeah.
The original plan was for Ben to direct, write, produce, and star in his Batman movie. And for what I remember,
With Deathstroke.
with Deathstroke as the villain. What's his name? Olivia. I feel so bad for forgetting his name. He was a director for a couple of the animated DC movies. He read Ben Affleck's script and he said it was the greatest script Batman has ever had. And I thought, why were we deprived of this? I would have loved to seen his take on Batman and his take on Deathstroke. Ben Affleck alone, amazing director. I wish we got it. As far as being the second one, so Man of Steel first.
So it would have been Man of Steel, then it would have been that.
Okay, so then we kick
So
off.
not
with
Batman
that.
vs Superman.
Okay, so would we have? So the reason why I hesitated to think about it is, would you want it as a prequel to where after that you see the events that lead up into Man of Steel? As far as, because remember the way BVS starts is he's on the helicopter, gets to Metropolis, and sees basically ground. The whole was it the day Superman showed up and everything like that. So I'm guessing you can do a prequel type thing, and then leads up into Man of Steel, and then obviously the next one will be whatever it is. But
you could have done it that way.
You just have it to where
you could have done it that way, or you could still. I still think you could have done it even after the events from Man of Steel 1. And then obviously Batman knows about it because he was there. He still has a villain to fight in his movie, and then at the end, it could tie into a Batman vs Superman maybe or something. But I think it would have just been better if he had his own movie second. I think DC jumped the gun too quick because they were trying to catch up to the MCU, and they were trying to do these big movies right off the jump, and I think it was ultimately their downfall. I think if Ben Affleck had his own Batman movie second, or even a Man of Steel 2 movie second,
I wish we had Man of Steel 2.
I think we would be in a different spot right now. But that's really all I have to say about it. I mean, I just don't know how much deeper I could. Like, that. It's just self-explanatory. I just think they jumped the gun, and a solo Batman movie would have been better than Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I just wish we had Ben Affleck again as Batman. So
Yeah,
anything,
so do I.
anything with him as in a movie, I would have taken it.
Yeah, I just didn't like how they did him in The Flash. Okay, you're number 4.
This is a given, but
Oh my gosh, I can already read your thing. Jesus, bro, everyone's gonna think we playing this shit again.
This is a given, but some people may disagree. I'll just say that.
Okay,
but I have my reason. Spider-Man is top 3 superhero of all time.
Oh, well, so my 4th is Spider-Man, but it's different.
Okay.
Wait, so what was it again?
Spider-Man is top 3 superheroes of all time in the world. Top 3 superheroes. This isn't a like MCU or
yeah.
no. This is
So it's
straight-
not even like my favorite. It's just like as far as how big they are.
This is ranking wise. This would be top 3 of all time. The most popular hero
right
of all time.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Fact.
I would say it goes Batman, Superman. Well, Superman and Spider-Man are up there. I think close, but I would say it's those 3.
Yeah. Okay. So same. I would say it's Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man.
Like who would you say is the most popular? I honestly think it's Batman.
So the fan in me, obviously, I mean, you can see everything. It's Batman to me.
Yeah.
I love Batman. I adore Batman. But when I think about like as far as popularity and everything, like
It could
that,
be Superman,
It could
I guess.
be Superman.
Yeah.
There was one list I looked up a while back at work, and they put Batman number 1, and I wasn't mad about it.
I kind of think Batman and Superman. I think it's a toss up. Like I think it just depends really where you go. But
It's a
everybody,
preference, but
everybody knows Batman. Everyone knows Superman.
and same with Spider-Man. That's why I put him at number 3. Even that article or that list had Spider-Man number 3. I just look at it as you can go anywhere in the world. You show them a Spider-Man logo,
Yeah.
they're going to know.
Right.
You show them a Superman logo, they're going to know. You show them a Batman logo, they're going to. You show them an Iron Man logo, they're going to be like, I think that's Iron Man.
It's not even close.
It's not even close. Yeah, people are the reason why I said people are probably going to disagree or anything like that is also people say they know some of the MCU characters and like, I've been fans for. You just been fans because of the MCU.
Well, not only that. I mean, you think about your people that don't even watch superhero stuff. They know Batman and Superman.
Well, yeah,
And
the
they know
general
Spider-Man.
the general public is going to know.
Right. So like
those
people
3.
can argue all they want, but like at the end of the day, that's the top 3. Like as far as superheroes that are known, like you see Superman merch all the time, you see Batman merch all the time. You see like how many iterations have we seen of the S? Like they always try to make it like different colors, different.
And no matter what,
Yeah.
it's still going to be the
Right.
S.
And it's still the S because it's Superman.
Same
So,
with the Batman logo.
yeah.
How many times?
But
Same
as far
with
as-
Spider-Man logo, same.
as far as Marvel heroes go, Spider-Man for sure, it's most popular.
Yeah.
I don't even really think people can debate it. My number 4 also has to deal with Spider-Man, but it's different. Spider-Man 2, the game, is already the best superhero game ever. I know this one's hard for you. I already know my answer, so. It's the best superhero game ever. Out of every superhero game that has ever been released, Spider-Man 2 is already the best one. And it's only been out for a month, maybe, if that.
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Fact. Wow, you said fact.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we didn't have really any disagreements on this one.
That's the downside for both of us, bro. We
yeah.
think alike too. Go ahead.
So I am not done with Spider-Man 2 yet. I wouldn't even say I'm halfway. My game percentage says it's 44% yesterday when I checked. But already, to me, it is my favorite superhero game of all time. Now, I haven't played that many superhero games. I played one Batman game. I have played the first Spider-Man game. I didn't play the old Spider-Man games. I played both Injustices. There's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I played both Injustice, and that is it. So,
you played Miles.
oh yeah, so Miles, yes, he's a Spider-Man too. So I played Spider-Man also. Miles Spider-Man.
You never played Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe?
No, I never did.
Wow.
No, I never did. So I know just based off what I've played, I don't really, it's not really my place to say it's the best Spider-Man game, but to me, it's the best Spider-Man game already, or it's the best superhero game ever.
Yeah, it was a toss-up, honestly. Spider-Man 1 was fantastic.
It was really good.
It was so good. Off the back with Insomniac coming out the gate and giving us that masterpiece. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not
Beautiful.
negating it at all, but I just think I'm having more fun with this one already.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's faster. It's smoother. Yeah, I can't wait for you to finish the game.
Yeah,
so we can
I'm
talk
excited.
About it. But I also, like I said, I had to think about it because, you know me, bro. The Arkham franchise.
That's why I thought you were going to disagree.
Huge, for me, but I think with the franchise, with the Arkham franchise, I knew what I was getting myself into because we had 4 of them. So after a while, I was just like, "Yep, this just feels like home." This one, the Spider-Man 2, it's a lot of surprises still. So it's so fresh and new. Maybe I put it at the best just because it is so fresh and new. But it's a great game. It definitely is probably the best.
I'm not even halfway through, like I said, and I'm having so much fun with it, dude. And like I'm still not even doing a lot of story missions, and I'm still having a lot of fun with it. It's not a spoiler because everyone knows Venom's in the game, and everyone knows that Peter gets the black suit. Peter with the black suit, bro, is just perfection. The way that they did it,
It's incredible.
It's perfection, bro. I feel so powerful when I fight people, and like when I have to go back to Miles, I almost.
I'm not gonna lie,
boring now.
I barely played Miles in this game. I
So-
kept on going back, especially when I had the symbiote suit.
Yeah.
It's just because I thought, God, bro, I need to get back. I need to see what Peter's going to do. What is he going to do about the symbiote? And it was so fun.
So yesterday,
What part are you on now?
So I'm on the part where Craven has Miles. I don't. I mean.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how many. Like I said, I know we only have like 2 followers, but yeah, Craven has Miles. So I'm on that part. So I think I still have a good chunk to go.
You sent me that Snapchat.
Which one?
MJ.
Yeah, her missions are honestly better than
They're
the,
better
than
than
the first game.
They're
Yeah.
better than the first game.
I was so scared, bro. There's a mission where you're in the tunnels and Peter's there with a symbiote. Holy shit, I was scared.
You said it though before the game came out. I remember you saying that. Watch, bro. You're gonna have to like try to hide from the symbiote Spider-Man or something like that. You said it.
It was a really fun mission. So far, yeah, like I said, I love the first Spider-Man game, but this one is so fun.
Yeah.
And there was a part where I wasn't switching to Miles, and then there was a part where I had to, and then I just thought, okay, bro, like I'm ready to go back to Peter, because Miles is so powerful in that game too.
Yeah.
But with the symbiote, it's like you're more reckless almost in a way, and so it's just like he's not really trying to be considerate, I guess.
And we talked about this in our Spider-Man episode, as far as they gave Peter the symbiote to try to match Miles, and he
matches for sure.
He matches
for
definitely.
sure.
Now playing it now with the game in our hands, yeah. He definitely matches.
Okay, you're number 5.
Going back to MCU.
Yeah.
Oh, is yours MCU too?
No, mine's not
okay.
actually.
I feel like it's another given, but it just has to be said. The MCU's best movie is Infinity War.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
time I'm going to try to make more questions to where I think you're going to disagree. I don't even think it's a question. So for a little bit, it was in game for me. But then I went back and I've rewatched Infinity War like 2 or 3 times, and yeah, I mean that movie just has it all. It just has all the action. It has the way you feel at the end when the superheroes start to vanish, and then when Thanos is a snap. I just remember leaving the movie it was silent.
That was my biggest takeaway. Is I always talk about that whenever us three me, you, and Marco would discuss Infinity War. The feeling of hopelessness.
Like I thought
when
we actually saw them lose.
When they lose and Cap is sitting on the ground saying what, oh my gosh, or whatever, and then the movie ends. And normally we get the Avengers will return. What does it say? Thanos will return. And the whole theater, no one clapped, no one did. They just got up and you walked out. Not a word was said. Why? Because I don't think we've had a superhero movie to where they lose.
Yeah.
And not just lose in a little way, like, oh, I barely made it. No, you lost.
Not only that, it was just we lost superheroes, but like even regular civilians, like they disappeared.
50%.
The impact of it is just I remember like leaving the theater and it was silence.
The moments in that movie was incredible. The whole, I mean, it's the movie where we got everyone.
Yeah,
we got everyone interacting together. And you get the Guardians in there, you get the Avengers in there. Spider-Man's in there too. Panther is in there. Like everyone's in there. Then going back to Thor, we had our Thor moment. Him showing up in Wakanda. That was incredible. We get. I talked about this actually today again. Thor puts it all on him at Endgame. That's why he's so depressed and everything like that. That's why we get Fat Thor. Should have gone for the head. What a savage line. He straight up told Thanos at the beginning of Infinity War, I'm going to kill you for that, for killing Loki. We get Loki's death in that movie. Granted, I mean, we get the show. He's back. But nonetheless.
And then he does show up, and he does in a way take out Thanos, but it's just not enough to stop him from
through
the snap.
Stormbreaker. going back to what you said about Leatherface with reckless abandonment.
Yeah.
He chunked that mug, got him in the shoulder, pulled up on Thanos, pushed it in more, said, I told you you're going to pay for that.
Mhm.
And with every strength he can, Thanos should have gone for the head
Yeah.
and still hit that snap.
I wanna-
Incredible moment.
Can I just say too? One of my favorite scenes that I don't see a lot of people talk about is when Scarlet Witch. I guess she's not Scarlet Witch in the movie, but you know what I mean. And Vision are trying to like run away from Thanos' people, and then the train goes. They're at the train station, remember?
And Cap shows up,
and then Cap is right there. Bro, I thought there he is.
and you get his
Like,
music. Dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
the
dun.
badassness. I thought, God, and he had the beard. He was rocking the beard.
I still. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to do an episode as far as the best iterations or suits for everyone.
Yeah.
I think that has to be the best Cap's look.
Yeah. It was really good.
It's between that and I put Infinity War Cap, Winter Soldier Cap, and Ultron Cap. Those 3 suits to me are beautiful.
Wait, say it again.
Infinity, Winter Soldier, with the all blue, but then he had the white.
Yeah, I'd agree with
okay.
that.
And then Age of Ultron Cap. If you look at, I'll show you.
I'll have to look at them.
I would say that suit to me was beautiful. It was way better than the Avengers suit, the first Avengers suit. God, I hated that.
The
suit.
first Avenger suit, yeah, he just looked
God.
like a schoolboy. Okay, my number 5. We're gonna talk about some wrestling.
Oh yes, sir.
I feel like it's a little underwhelming compared to my other questions, but
No, let's do it.
Gunther should be the one to take the title off of Seth Rollins.
I thought you were about to say Roman.
No.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Cat.
Fact. Okay, so if you don't think it's Gunther, then who do you think?
I just say.
Oh, okay.
No, honestly though,
I just think of anyone on Raw. Like I
was gonna say I tried to just be different with it, but if I can really think about it, dude, it'd be great to get the Judgment Day to get that title.
well, he's not on the Judgment Day.
No, but
Oh,
I'm
you're saying in general.
if anyone
Right,
had
right,
it, like,
right.
so I'm saying Cap Gunther doesn't need to take it. He keep him with IC, but
I feel like they're building us up to Gunther taking it. Like he's had the titles for so long. Eventually he'll lose it, but then
he's gonna be like,
he'll win the Rumble and
upgrade.
he'll win the Rumble and he'll go after whoever.
Has he won the Rumble yet?
No, he was second. He lost to Cody.
Okay. Oh yeah. That was a good one.
He's
yeah,
killing it right now. I think he is in a prime position to be the next big heel on Raw and take the title. I don't know if Seth will carry it to Mania, but like I could see when Gunther Gunther taking it. I saw a good point from Santi. He's a TikToker, talks about wrestling.
Yeah, shout out to Santi.
And he said he's finally thought about why he is ready to see Rollins lose the title. And he says it's because Rollins keeps going up against people that we want to see have the title like really bad. So he feels like that is why he's like deep down he's been wanting Seth to drop the title already. He went against Finn, and we all wanted Finn to win the title. A lot of people want Drew to win the title. I'm fine with Drew winning the title as a heel. I don't want him winning the title as a face. I want him winning the title as a bad guy. A lot of people wanted Shinsuke to finally get a championship, and Seth is beating these people that are finally getting opportunities, but like they're not winning the title still. And so he said that is why he's been ready to see Seth lose the title. And I thought, I mean, that kind of correlates with how I feel. I told you before, I wanted Seth to win the championship, and then like he won it, and now I'm just like,
oh yeah, same. Now I'm just
okay,
over it.
Like I'm just ready.
That's what I'm saying. I think story wise, it'd be fun to have Damian take that off of some whim, like just some crazy thing to happen. He takes it. The whole animosity you have between him and Finn will be fun. And then you can get them at Mania. Who knows?
Yeah,
That'd be a fun little twist to it. Does Gunther need it? No, he's killing it as the IC. I could see him taking it. I'm not saying he's not a force. That dude, he's a good champion. He really is. I didn't care about the IC title for a while. Now he has it, and I kind of care about it again. Who do you think is the best IC champion?
Well, my favorite is Randy Orton. So I know he didn't have it. I mean, he had it for a year. I think almost a year. I think the way he defended it against Mick Foley in the Extreme Rules match, or it wasn't called Extreme Rules match at the time. It was a hardcore match. That to me is my favorite hardcore match of all time. The one where he fought Mick Foley at Backlash.
I have to really stop and think.
You'd have to go watch it, bro.
Well, no, I know it. I'm just trying to think about all the hardcore matches.
Like that one to me is my favorite. And it's my best in my opinion. So I would say Randy, I guess. But like, is he probably the best one? No, but that's my favorite.
I would have to think about when I think about that title. I think about Miz.
Really, I don't.
Yeah, I think about Miz. I mean, he's had it. He had it for a long
When
time.
I
He's
think
had
about-
it multiple times too. But I
Yeah.
just look at him and I think, yeah, that's IC champion right there.
So whenever they switch from like the oval Intercontinental Championship to like the older looking Intercontinental Championship, remember Cody debuted it.
Yeah.
That part of wrestling were years that I was in and out and I wasn't really watching. So like that title, I don't really resonate with at all.
Was
Like,
that the white one?
yes, I think about the oval one, and then I think about the one that we have now.
Yeah.
Like the one in the middle, I don't really. So like the Miz had the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And I remember his promo with Daniel Bryan, and that was cool. But like I don't think of the Miz at all because I don't think about that title when I think about I think about the oval one, the blue one, and to me that Randy Orton, yeah. So and that was when I like around the time when I was really getting into wrestling. So I remember
So he was your champion.
Randy,
He was your IC champion.
yeah. So Randy took it from Rob Van Dam. I remember that, and I loved Randy. I loved Evolution,
Yeah.
and they all had the titles. So
So it's such a clean faction.
yeah. But alrighty, guys. Well, next week. I mean, do you have anything else? Any questions? No. Next week we'll have another episode. Maybe we'll do the MCU rankings. Maybe we won't.
I'm
I don't
down.
know. I'm down too. We'll see how I feel about this
Episode?
last episode. Yeah. If it underwhelms, I mean, I want to talk about it just because I have.
Nah, we can still talk about season 1.
Yeah. But all right. Well, next week we'll have another episode for you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you later.
Later.